everybody, my name is Karif and today we're going to be going over 2 e-bikes that are under $400. We're going to go over 4 specs and what makes them different. First, let's go over speed. The Swagcycle can go up to 10 miles an hour, but the Ancheer bike can go up to 12 miles an hour. But it all depends on your weight and if you're going uphill or downhill. Second, distance. On a full charge, the Swagcycle can go up to 10 miles and the Ancheer bike can go up to 12 miles. But again, it all depends on your weight and if you're going uphill or downhill. Since these two are e-bikes, let's talk about the batteries. The Swagcycle here has a 4.4 milliamp battery and the Ancheer has a 6 milliamp battery. So let's see what we have with the motors. So the Swagcycle has a 36 volt motor and so does the Ancheer bike. So let's go into the dashboard. On my Swagcycle, on my right hand side, we have the acceleration bar and the on button. And when I press the on button, you have the 4 bars on the battery indicator. And you pull that to accelerate the bike. And on the left side, on the dashboard, you have the switch for the lights and the button for the horn. Let me show you the brakes. The Swagcycle has a front and rear brake, and they're both disc brakes on the bike. So let me show you the dashboard for the Ancheer bike. Instead of the on button being right here, instead the on button is actually where the light switch should be. So with a flick of the light switch, which is now actually the on switch, you can see the battery indicator, which is 4 bars just like the Swagcycle, but which is now on 3 bars. And for here, this is where the on button is supposed to be. But let me show you one thing. When you're cruising around the park with this bike, you want to pull this all the way and then push this button at the same time, so then you don't have to crank the handle to move. You can just leave it, but put your hand on it and it'll just drive by itself without you having to pull the handle. And this button right here, where the Swagcycle has its horn, is the same button. So for the brakes, the Ancheer bike has only one brake, and that's the rear brake. Now let me show you the kickstand along with the tires. The kickstands for both of these bikes do an outstanding job. And for the tires, the Ancheer bike has 12 inches for both of the tires. And on the front here, for the Swagcycle, it has 12 inches, and on the back tire, 10 inches. Now let me tell you about the pegs. When you're riding the bike, you don't put your feet in the middle of the bike, but you have to put your feet on the front. Now this does take a little bit of time to get used to it and to control it. But the Ancheer bike has a much easier peg because it's in the middle of the bike, so it makes it easier to ride. Now I'm going to show you some accessories that I've added on to my bikes. First, I swapped out the original seats with more comfy seats that I could enjoy while riding these bikes. And for both of them, I've added mirrors and phone holders. But here in the front of my bike, I've added a cup holder, but I can also use it for my Bluetooth speakers. And here I have my JBL Flip 4 Bluetooth speaker that I can easily attach right on into my water bottle holder. And I can play my music when I'm riding my bike. And here are some must-have items when riding these e-bikes. If your bike ever has a flat tire, then you can easily just inflate it with a foot pump. And when you're riding really fast, you don't want bugs to get in your eyes, so you can always wear goggles. And don't ever forget to wear helmets. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe.